Welcome back to the 100 spin test. In today's episode, number 57, we continue our dive into the murky waters of roulette strategies, where promises of guaranteed wins often sink faster than a drunk cell phone in the toilet. Ever wondered if these so-called foolproof strategies can withstand the chaos of real-world distractions and cognitive biases? Well, you're in the right place. Let's see what happens. Today's test is never lost all year from the December 9th, 2022 episode of the Roulette Master YouTube channel. It is a high coverage system with a hedge. Since I play online, I use a European wheel, but since the bet doesn't depend on where the numbers are positioned on the wheel, it will be fine on a US table as well. There are 18 winning numbers out of a possible 37, so there is a 48.6% likelihood of winning on each spin. There are 6 pushes to trim some of the house edge. That being said, don't forget that the presence of the zero allows the casino to appropriate 2.6% of each bet in aggregate due to the house edge, so even if we win our expected 49 times, we may still be down an amount that varies depending on the number of pushes we get. To simplify things for analysis and scaling, I've set the unit size to 1 simoleon. Place 1 unit on 19 to 36 and 1 unit each on the second and third dozens. You will win 2 units if the ball lands between 19 and 36. Push if it lands between 13 and 18, and you will lose 3 if it lands between 0 and 12. As always, the animated graph below shows the progress of the strategy as misplayed and gives an idea of how volatile the bet is. I'm using a fake currency symbol because I'm not betting real money and don't want to ascribe a monetary value to something with no monetary value. There is also a table below showing the payouts and losses for this bet. A link to Jack Ace's bet analyzer that contains much more information for this bet can be found in the description.
Now let's speed things up and watch the progress. I'll be back at the end to summarize.
That was a pleasant surprise. We won 6 more times than expected and profited 23 simoleons. Since this is a win of more than 2 bets, we'll run a real money test after the gamble safe message. I ran the routine statistical tests on the results, but I won't repeat stats that are displayed during the test with the new look and feel. The average number of spins before we got a hit was 1.5 with a standard deviation of 0.8. That means it took about 3 spins to get a win 65% of the time and 4 spins or less 95% of the time. There were 2 repeaters. 8 and 11 repeated once. The hot 3 numbers were 33 with 5 hits, 21 with 4, and 19 with 5. The cold 3 were 23, with no hits, and 10, and 15, with 1 hit each. Based on this single test, this looks like a good bet to progress on. We had 1 streak of 5 wins in a row, 5, 4 win streaks, 2, 3 win streaks and 9, 2 win streaks. We also had 1 streak of 4 losses in a row and 3 streaks of 2 losses. Keep in mind that I'm ignoring pushes in here, so winless streaks may be longer. Also, be careful with this. The third dozen was overrepresented in my test. We may not be as lucky next time. Keep in mind that casinos don't exist to make you rich. In fact, they exist to drain from your wallet whatever you allow them to take. Never take gambling advice at face value. Test any strategy that you plan to play on a free online game and read as many critiques about the strategy that you can find. Some strategies only work for a limited time, and the remainder don't work at all. Adjust your risk and loss tolerance accordingly. Here we go with the real money bonus. I'm putting $3 up against the casino. We lost 2 cents. Technically, it's a loss, but it was less than the amount of a bet and we beat both the house edge and the expected win rate. It's still overperformed, but if we can't call it a win, then it's definitely a draw.
Good luck until the next time.